Hi everyone, welcome to this Twinmotion tips and tricks video. Today we'll be looking at how you can animate just a simple object, just a simple arm using the rotator. So here, when I'm talking about arm, it's really the arm of Santa that I have here inside my project. Let's open my scene graph and see how I did that. Actually, it's pretty simple now that we have the rotator system inside Twinmotion. I have a simple billboard, a simple image with the body of my Santa. And then here I have another geometry with just the arm, and I have affected the rotator just for this arm. So let me just try to show it right away how I did that. Actually, it's pretty simple. In the library, we have a poster. I've used this basic poster, which is just a simple geometry. Of course, you can use also your own geometry. So I will just place my poster over here. I'm just going to scale it because my texture is a square. So just making sure my poster is square. First thing I want to do is remove the normal map effect that you can see over here. And then I will change the texture of my poster. Here in my folder, I have two different textures. I have one texture for the body of my Santa and one for the arm. Let's first load the arm, like that. So here I have just my arm. And what I will do here in the scene graph, I will select, let's close that actually. Here I have my poster with just one texture. I'm going to duplicate this poster. I'm going to make a copy so it has a separate material. And on this second poster over here, I'm going to attribute the texture for the body. So here I have two basic geometry, one for the body and one for the arm. And now the simple thing I need to do is just place an animator. So we'll come to the tools, animator, rotator. Going to place that roughly where my arm should be spinning, somewhere like that. Let me just make sure it faces the correct direction. Okay, and I'm going to move it like that. And now what I simply need to do is select my arm and place it as a child of my rotator. And now my arm is animated. And finally, last thing I need to do is maybe first change the angle side, maybe just 45 degrees enough, with a slower speed. And I will also just change a bit the orientation. Not that too much. And that's it. So now I can even place the rotator as a child of my Santa, so I can move my whole Santa billboard, my Santa decoration as one single object. And that's it for today. Thanks you everyone for joining us. Make sure to follow us for more content and see you for the next one. Bye everyone!